Well, hi, BeFree. Thank you so much. All right. Well, hi, BeFree. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is the best way to stay up to date with everything that's happening at BeFree through the season of the coronavirus. I know that this time it is being controlled a little bit by what's happening in our world. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way, right? We did shift our sermon series from our Easter series to the book of 1 Peter to help us wrestle with and deal with the suffering that we see around us. But as we do that, I don't want to shift away from preparing our hearts for Easter. Easter is still coming. And thankfully, a shift towards 1 Peter doesn't have to be a shift away from Easter, because after all, what is the passage we memorized last week? It's according to His great mercy, He has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. 1 Peter points us to the hope we have in the resurrection. In other words, 1 Peter points us towards exactly what we celebrate at Easter time. So I really want to encourage you, as you move towards Easter, continue to meditate on the resurrection, on the death and life of Jesus Christ and the hope that we have in Him, because that is exactly what we will be celebrating at Easter. And so this coming Sunday is Palm Sunday, the Sunday where we celebrate Jesus' victorious entry into Jerusalem. And so what we're going to be doing on Palm Sunday, as I shared last week in our midweek video, is we're going to be celebrating communion together. Now, I explained this more fully last week in the midweek video, so please go watch that if you haven't already. But communion is meant to do two things. It's meant to do two things. First, it's meant to remind us of what Jesus did, how He died and rose again. But also, it's meant to be done together as a family. It's meant to be done together as a family to remind us of the union we share in Him and in His blood. And so it's hard for me to think about doing communion just on Facebook Live during this time. So rather what we're going to do is we're going to do communion on Zoom. So if you're not connected to Zoom, please call me. I want to help you get connected. No matter who you are, call me. I will personally work with you over the phone to make sure you understand how Zoom works. 603-832-3131. Do call me. But the reason that we're going to do it over Zoom is so that we can have some semblance of unity, so that we can see one another as we celebrate communion together. So preparing for this Sunday, buy some juice, buy some bread, these symbols of Jesus Christ's flesh and blood, and do it together on your couch at home, along with the rest of the church family. So please do get ready for that. After this Sunday, there's a couple other things leading up to Easter. Number one, Thursday nights at 6:30, we're going to start doing something new every week. And here's a quick video from Rob Oblinus explaining what that is. Well, thank you, Rob. So 6:30, do join us on that Zoom call. I'll put the link in the description of this video, as well as on Facebook a couple other times before that happens, and then continuing on into the future. Also, this Friday, not this Friday, but the Friday after, is Good Friday. So at 5 o'clock on Good Friday, I'm going to be posting a video with me and a couple other people from our church. This isn't going to be a live stream. This is just going to be a video, specifically because I don't want this video to just be me. I want to include someone else praying over and someone else leading worship. I don't want it just to be streamed from my home office like our normal services. So what that means is that you as a family have dinner on Good Friday and then log on to Facebook whenever that is before you go to bed and watch the Good Friday service. Worship your King and celebrate and mourn what happened on the cross together on Good Friday. After that, I wanted to tell you about something new I'm going to be doing this year. I don't know if we're going to do this into the future, but this year, because of our current situation, we can do this. On Sunday morning, before our Easter service at 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, Easter Sunday, I'm going to have a sunrise service. It's actually going to be a sunrise live stream, and I'll be doing it from right here from my backyard. As the sun comes up, we'll start the day by focusing on Jesus's resurrection and celebrating what he did for us and the hope that we have in him. So 6:30, log on to Facebook, maybe go outside if it's a nice day and watch it together as a family. And may this be a great way to start focusing your heart on what we'll be celebrating on Easter. And then Easter Sunday, normal Easter service. 9:30, we'll be streaming it right here from my home office. And invite your friends. Anyone is welcome. So please do join us for that as well. Now I know that's a lot, but I really want to ask you to try to be connected to our church family during this time, either through these live streams or Zoom calls, or just through the phone. So again, if you haven't already today, pick up a phone and just check in with somebody. Ask them how you can be praying. Maybe somebody from your home group, maybe somebody that you don't talk to very much, or maybe a friend that you've known from church for years. Please stay connected, be free. Let's continue to function as a family, even as our current situation pulls us apart. So I love you. I'm praying for you. Please let me know how I could be praying for you. And we will talk to you again when we have more information about what's going on in our church. I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.